Hi, I'm Darius Williams. I'm born and bred in the great second city, Chicago. It's where I first learned I had a passion for food. As great as the city was, I wanted more, so I set out for the Big Apple. That's right, New York City. I've been here for a few years, cooking, learning, and developing all my recipes. My philosophy is simple. I make great food with familiar ingredients and present them in brand new ways. And here's my rule. It's gotta be simple, delicious, easy, and just good food. Here's what we're in for today.
Sometimes, just sometimes, the best part of a meal is the ending. So why not have it at the beginning? Yes, I'm talking about dessert. I know, it's genius. It's like we just won a lottery. So let's get it cracking with my recipe for lemon blondies. We start by dumping all the dry ingredients into a bowl, and then we add the wet ingredients. The mixture goes off into the oven to bake up. Meanwhile, we whip up the glaze. It's nothing more than fresh squeezed lemon and powdered sugar. It's so good. We pour it over the top and let it soak in until it's just right. No worries, you'll be licking your fingers in no time with this recipe. And of course, everything we do, you know, it's gotta be simple, delicious, easy, and just good food. So let's get started. All right, I got all the stuff I need kinda right here for these amazing lemon blondies. I love these because, you know, it's like the summertime right now and lemon is all the rage. And if you get lemon at the right time, it's the perfect balance of like sweet and tart. It's like sitting out on the stoop in the sun toward the evening when the sun is setting. It's just refreshing. It just tastes good. Not to mention, lemon is good for you. Tons of vitamin C, all right? So I am all for this recipe today. All right, so into a bowl, I got a stick and a half, a little bit more than a stick and a half, but a stick and a half of butter, okay? Don't judge me at all. You need the butter, okay? Stick and a half of butter. I'm gonna cream it together with a cup and a half of sugar. So this is about, you know, that's about a cup, all right? And then let's see, a half. That's about a half, all right? So I'm gonna cream this together until it's nice, light, and fluffy. All right, this is nice, light, and fluffy. You want this sort of pale yellow color. And the reason this works so well is because our butter set out at room temperature, okay? Do not try to do this with cold butter because it will not work, all right? So look at that, that looks good. I got a little more stuff happening here. We're all good. Easy recipe, a couple of ingredients, you're good to go. All right, I've got 4 eggs. I'm gonna put in one at a time. I'll drop an egg, I'll give it a mix, drop an egg, give it a mix. I got 4 eggs to go. None are done yet, so let's get cracking, all right? First egg goes in. All right, and just like that, all 4 eggs are in, and I'm just gonna scrape down the sides, right? Because what happens when you do stuff like this, when you gotta cream butter and sugar together, is sometimes stuff gets stuck down in the bottom. So I'm gonna take my spatula and just give this a stir to make sure everything is sort of really nice and incorporated. And this looks really good. This is the start, right, of some really good stuff. Let's talk about the flavorings for this, all right? So a pinch of salt needs to go in because anytime you do anything sweet with the sugar, the salt really helps bring out all the flavor. So that is super, super, super important, all right? Now, we're gonna do a lemon glaze on top to really get that pungent lemon flavor, but we're also gonna put lemon on the inside because, listen, you gotta put lemon on the inside for lemon blondies, all right? So I've got a fresh lemon, just one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and drop in hopefully about a teaspoon and a half, you know, as much as you like actually, of our lemon zest. So I'm just going just around on my microplane, and I'm not going too deep, right? So I'm just getting the top part where the essential oils are. And as I scrape this, I smell that really great, refreshing lemon flavor. So I know I'm all good, all right? Don't go too far into what they call the pith, because what'll happen when you get too far in the white part is it turns bitter. And that ain't what we want. Okay, all right, so look at this. This looks good. I smell those oils. They smell amazing. Now, after you do this part, then we can cut our lemon and then squeeze out the juice, because wherever you use the juice, you use the zest, all right? Do me a favor. Do not try to juice this first and then get the zest off, because it won't work. All right, it's just almost going to be impossible to do because you've squeezed the life out of it and then you won't be able to zest it. All right, so this is a really juicy lemon. You want to go for about 1.5 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice right inside, just like that. That looks really good. I'm going to give it a stir with the spatula. I could smell this. It smells really, really, really good. All right. And if you wanted to, I mean, you could really play around with some of the flavors. Now, I'm using lemon in this, and lemon is great, but you can throw in some raspberry in here. You could throw in, you know, strawberry and lemon would be really, really great. I'm just gonna be a purist today and just do lemon, but you could certainly play around with the flavors and let your imagination run wild, all right? So the last ingredient is really simple. It is 1.5 cups or so of flour. That's it. All right, I'm just gonna incorporate it until it just comes together, and then I'll use the spatula and take it the rest of the way. All right, look at that. This is all you need to do, all right? Try to get off as much as you can. All right, and then I'm gonna use the spatula and just sort of incorporate the last little bits of flour. The idea here is just like anything else that you use with flour, you really don't wanna overmix this. You want to mix it until it's incorporated, and this looks really, really good. All right. So then the next step is easy. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. All you want to do is put this into a baking dish that's lined either with parchment paper or that's, you know, you butter, your flour, you greased it up. This goes in and it bakes until it's golden brown. All right. Luckily, we ain't got to wait for all that because I got one done. All right. So here's your finished product. It's cooled down slightly. It's still pretty warm, which is pretty good. Look at this. This looks great. This is exactly what we want to have. These are our lemon blondies, and this really comes right out of the dish. So we can. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna drop it on a plate just like that. All right, our lemon blondies, and this is good just like it is, but I'm gonna make it a little bit better. All right, I've got 2 lemons here that I'm just going to do my best to roll out so we get the juices going. All right, I'm gonna drop the zest right into a bowl. All right, that's lemon number 1. All right, and then this is lemon number 2. All right, I smell it. It smells good, just like lemon is supposed to. All right, I'm gonna cut our lemon now because it's so much easier to juice the lemon after you've zested it, because you don't have to worry about you squeezing the life out of it. All right, so I'm gonna put the juice in there. I'm gonna go and try to get about 1.5 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons. That's what I'm going for. All right, try not to get the seeds in there. 1 or 2 seeds is fine. All right, it's rustic. All right, this didn't come out of a jar. You took all the time you needed to squeeze the life out of these lemons and really celebrate the freshness that lemons have. All right, this is good. Look at this. This is a lot of juice out of these lemons, okay? So I'm good with that. Let's drop in about 1.5 cups of our confectioner's sugar. That's it. And now all we do is stir the glaze together. All right, look at that. It's perfect. Now I'm just gonna pour the glaze right on top, just like this. Look at that. That's perfect. Perfect. Oh boy. This makes me a happy guy. All right. Now, I gotta go in for a taste. I spent all this hard work making this. I gotta go in and see just how well it tastes. So I'm gonna cut me a slice. I'm gonna get the corner piece. Oh yeah, look at this. The glaze is gonna soak in. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be really good. Here we go. And I want extra glaze on my piece. Let me tell you something. As soon as you bite into it, right here, that little ting, you know you're right on the money. Super moist, super lemony, super flavorful. You can do this. Not that many ingredients. Easy to do, all right? Lemon blondies for everybody. Listen, the recipe, the video, so much more, you know where to find it. It's on my website. It's www.dariuscooks.com. Two things I gotta tell you. Food is my life. It's my food. Until next time, I wanna wish you happy cooking from my heart to yours.